Welcome back, everyone, to another Friday live stream in British Columbia, Canada. I forgot to pull something up here. Let me get this up. There we go. There it is. All right. So, wow. Beautiful scenery. Beautiful, beautiful scenery. You can't really hardly see it here because I'm too close to the mountains, but it is beautiful scenery. We are in Hope, British Columbia, and I'll go through everything and show you where we're at, where we're going, etc. in just a little bit. Just want to recognize all the folks that are here already. Phantom 6767, welcome to the stream. Glad you made it. Nicholas is here. Nicholas, are you still out on the road today? Or did you get back home yet? Pugwash is here. Lobo1G is here. Thomas Berger is here from Germany. And I guess I should say Pugwash is here from Wales. Lobo from Michigan, I believe. Justin Burns from Colorado, but he said that, so I don't have to think about it. Toller is here. Toller, shame on me, I forget. I want to say Texas. At the moment. Matthew Roth is here. I don't remember where Matthew's from. California? Oregon, somewhere on the West Coast, I think. Keith Searcy is here. Nightbot is here, so watch your P's and Q's. And turn off that caps lock key and don't spit out too many emojis or Nightbot will get you. Nicholas is home, and home for Nicholas is Bergen, Norway. I think you all probably know by now that Nicholas is a over-the-road truck driver in Norway. Oh, Matthew Roth is also from Michigan. Okay, that was way off. Many things to remember. I can't even remember to take my Geritol. Oh, I am correct. Okay, so I got one right anyway. He is in Texas. Let's see. Okay, so that's everyone who's here, who's commented or posted something. So let me do some shout outs for the flatbedders here. Nihai Sniper, our top ATS driver for August. Justy, aka Dirty Dog 3436, our top ATS driver for January of last year. Isabella Hagloff, Pilot Bro 39 is probably lurking because it's a work day for him. Rob Strecker, aka Lurch, hopefully will be lurching in the background. As I think he's got things going on there. Bedrock, our top ATS driver for February of last year. Hopefully he'll be lurking around. Bill Welburn, Nicholas Triple XN, of course, is here from Norway. Susan Arthur, our top ETS2 driver for May of last year. A little early for her yet in Melbourne, Australia. XLT 588 Gaming. You don't see him at the moment, but he makes the rare appearance. Tyler Thompson is here. Omega Sunrise, our top ATS driver for January. Silent Dilemma. Norwegian trucker Nicholas. Looks an awful lot like Triple XN. Big Al 2424, our top ATS driver for December. Johnny Hansen. Tasmified, Picard Gaming. Lobo1G, our top ETS2 driver for July. Pugwash, our top ETS2 driver for April, is here. Purdy the Parrot, Carlin, Wim55, our top ETS driver for March. Okay. Your evil twin, huh? Ah! That's funny. All right, let me have a little sip of coffee and then we'll get on with it. Ooh, this is hot. I had a rough night last night. Went to bed really early last night because I was so tired. Couldn't even keep my eyes open. I was falling asleep at my desk and went to bed. I was out by 8 p.m. last night. Consequently, I was up at 1 this morning. So I went back to bed around 6 and slept for about 3 hours. Yep. Crazy sleeping. Crazy. Let's see. So yeah, when I say back to bed at 6 a.m., that's 6 hours ago. So been up for a while, of course. All right, let's get on with it. Let me hop back into the game. I will show you where we are. You have my load. Here we are in Hope, British Columbia. It's South Central British Columbia, associated with the ProMods map mod. And we have a load. I'll show you in a second. We're going to Princeton. We're going to deliver the reservoir tank to this place here in Princeton. So you can see we've got twisty turny road to follow. I wonder if I should go through here. Just because. I'll have to check the time and see what we got time-wise to see, make sure we can actually do it. And all right, looks like switchbacks and stuff going to the mountains. So yeah, there it is, reservoir tank. There's a train going by somewhere. There it is, way off over yonder. Right through the middle of town. That's a long train. I like long trains. Cannot lie. Paz Tech is here. Good to see you, Paz. Huh. Wow. Okay. Back in the truck. Let's see, how much time do we have to make this delivery? Oh, less than 4 hours. Now better. I better back to the map and release that pin, because this is probably going to be a slow drive through here, so I don't want to mess with that. A little too tight on time. And as you can see, I am driving my Peterbilt 389. I decided, why not? Again, which is what I drove the last time I was here in British Columbia. So this reservoir tank is 22,000 pounds of weight, so it's not heavy. Oh, that train is still going. Now, I could have gotten some longer distance loads, but they all went south into the US, and, well, I don't have a problem with that. I want to drive in British Columbia. Canada. Speaking of Canada, some of the folks in the audience today are from Canada. Alexander Berglund has been a member for 15 months. Wow. Somebody just told me that they had a milestone. Was that you, Pugwash? Congratulations, Alex, and thanks for sticking with us for so long. Do I even need to get over? Nah. And Nicholas. Nicholas, a member for 19 months. And Pugwash with the super sticker. 10 pounds. How do you say it? 10 quid? I don't know. I'm actually not that familiar. Wait, what? hold on a second. Why do I see my delivery pin on the map already? Is it that twisty turny a road? Thank you, Pugwash. Didn't you say you had a milestone? Or maybe it wasn't for the membership. Maybe it was for the community. So we have 96 miles to go, and I can already see the delivery location on my GPS screen. Alexander, just like the name says on the title, we're in ProMods Canada. Just left Hope, on our way to Princeton. Well, you can post your, what do you call it? Like Nicholas and Alexander just did. I don't remember how to do that. Maybe somebody can tell you. Oops, sorry about that. There's Lurch. Look at that scenery. About the closest thing you see to this in the U.S. is, well, Washington State, the Cascade Mountains, and a little bit northern California and Oregon, but the Rockies of Colorado. Okay, Pugwash. Well, next week then. Bedrock is here. Ask him about the paint scheme on his jetliner. Pretty awesome. Actually, if you're in the Discord, you can go into the flight sim area and look at it. It looks an awful lot like his truck. One of his trucks. Jeremy Smith is here. Welcome. Oops. I'll have to catch up on that chat in a little bit. I hope we can find a load up here that keeps us in Canada. All right, here we are coming up to the turnoff to go through that quarry. Oh, we got to do a brake check. Checking our brakes. Well, Justin, I suspect that has more to do with creating a contiguous, doing something with the boundary of the map so that it doesn't just fall off the edge of the earth. We've actually been on a map like that, and it's not as cool. Whoops. Yeah, I like the new ones better too. I think that the map makers are just getting better. All right, here we go down the hill. Good thing we don't have a heavy load. By the way, while we're rolling down this hill, I want to give folks a heads up. Not going to go into any details today, but we are launching a new challenge tomorrow. And I will announce the details during tomorrow's live stream, first live stream. At the end of that, tomorrow we're doing the winners convoy with the folks from the winners from the ETS2 Truck Hunt Challenge. So I'll tell you that the new challenge is almost identical to the one that we did last year, called the ATS All States Challenge. So I'll go into the details tomorrow, so be sure to be here for that. We'll also have it posted in the Discord. This will be for all of the BTT Virtual Trucking Company members, drivers. So should be interesting, and we're going to allow 2 months for this one because there's more ground to cover now. We had to allow 2 months for the All Europe Challenge last year, but we're going to do the same thing for the All States Challenge this year because we've got 2 more states, Oklahoma and Kansas, that have been released since we did this last time, and I'm anticipating Nebraska. So be sure to check in tomorrow for that, as well as the winners convoy. That'll be fun. We've got 3 folks that are going to be in that with me tomorrow. FTG Mike B, Oblivion, and Pugwash, who finally found himself. That was a really tough challenge. Pugwash! Oh my! I'm going to say Pugwash's name more often if that's what he's going to do. Wow, Pugwash. Thank you. Oh. Got me all blustered here. I'm missing my turn. Pugwash, Pugwash, Pugwash. Oh, I shouldn't say it 3 times. I might spawn a Pugwash demon. Is that how that works? All right, I can see that I'm falling behind on chat, but that's what happens when I drive in the mountains. Oh, look, stop sign. Whataburger. Whataburger. Is that like the Canadian version of Whataburger? Whataburger. I'll catch up on chat in a moment. Oh. Let's see here. We're turning right. Hope I'm going the right way for this to set this up. Nope. But I can fix it, I think. I hope. That could have got ugly. Thomas Berger has gifted 5 memberships. Steve Phantom. I knew there was a good chance that that would come back. I'll tell you guys the story behind why I just said what I did in a minute. Oh boy, I'm way behind. Buffering. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if there's buffering. I've been having some issues of late. And anything I can do about it. It's irritating. Although I suppose, well, that still wouldn't be good. I could connect to my phone, use my phone data, but that's bad for the same reason that the Wolf has issues, because the phone, the 4G, well, I have 5G, but with the 5G system, while it's super fast, it has connectivity issues a lot. In other words, it has, I don't know how to describe it. Pilot could probably explain it better than me. Anyway, so Let's see. Pilot Bro dropping in to say hello. Have a good stream. The stream will play in the background. Thank you. Good to see you. Oh, let's see. Where'd it go? We had to bump TK. It was coming anyway. Eventually, yeah. Eventually, that was going to happen. Anyway, thank you, Pugwash. Now your name is up there next to Thor's. Just me or oh yeah, I'm not surprised that there's buffering. Hey, there's Mike B. And Thomas Berger as gifted memberships, and the lucky recipients are, which you probably already saw, Vernon Bunch, Phantom 6767, Stobbs, Andrew Black, Tom Freer. No pause, I did not. I was catching up on my sleep. My sleep system got all out of whack. I was, as I mentioned earlier in the stream, I was in bed before 8 o'clock last night. I was so tired. I was falling asleep at my desk, and so I was out around 8, but then I was up at 1. So so I went back to bed at 6 this morning and got about 3 hours of sleep. So yeah. Let's see. That's what's up with that. So the story behind Phantom 6767, it turns out, if you remember last weekend or the weekend before, I had made some comment. I was doing shout outs and I was going through the names and I got to somebody's, I think it was Pugwash, who at that time had not gotten a top driver award yet. And I kept thinking, it seems like it ought to be Pug. I'm missing somebody, and I'm thinking it's Pugwash, but it wasn't Pugwash. Turns out it was Phantom 6767, who actually was a top driver last summer. I forget which month it was, July or August or something. And I never updated the shout outs, and I'd been missing out on it. And somebody pointed it out to me, and I fixed it. And so I let him know that I fixed it. And then right after I fixed it, his gifted membership fell off. So it was kind of a crazy timing. Now I left it on the credits roll just because, or I added it to the credits roll and I left it there. But I told him that I'd leave it on there because more than likely someone would gift a membership and he was just as likely as anybody else to get it. And sure enough, he got one. So that's good. So pause. I did not catch SCS. Oh, I already answered that. So yeah. And pilot, I think I'm relatively close to the tower, and when I link something like my tablet to my my phone, it gets pretty good connection. Sometimes I have problems. I don't want to go off into this too much, but I have problems wirelessly with my tablet here to our router. Wired, it's not so bad. My computer is wired to the router. So every once in a while, actually frequently, I have issues. But anyway, that's why I was asking you a month or two ago, Pilot, about maybe getting a new router, but I'm not convinced that that's the problem. So, but I'm not too far from a tower. I get pretty good speed on my phone, and while I'm yakking here, I'll do a speed test just because we're talking about it. While I catch up on everything, let me make sure my phone is not on Wi-Fi. Okay. What? So I'll give you the results in a minute. Let's see. Stobbs is here. Yeah, I was on Farm Sim, and I was falling asleep in my tractor. That's how tired I was. So I gave it up. Anyway, here's my stats from speed test. My download is 157. My upload is 11, which is only slightly better than my regular internet. As far as the upload, download, that's double what my regular internet is. So the real issue is the pings, and the upload has got 1081. Anyway, okay, maybe we can talk about that later. Let me get back to the matter at hand. It can be stops, but I wasn't actually doing the back and forth up and down rows. I used Courseplay for that. I was going around and cleaning up what they missed, and I was still struggling. Okay. What do we got here? So I don't know. Let me hop into Discord. See, did I get anything for that? In the job reports. Hey, Vigner, that's a nice run. Looks like, yep, Euro Truck. Nice. We need a lot of hardcore points in Euro Truck. 1254. Euro Truck, nice. Let's see. Toller got a bunch too in ATS. What did I get? What? Oh, it's too short. It didn't qualify for hardcore points. You need like 156 miles. This was 120. Well, shoot. All right, let me do some shout outs here. Cody Old, JJ Man, 1982. Let's look at the map. Thor Rasmussen, our top ETS2 driver for April of last year. Ipswich, David H74, Matthew Roth, RD04 Dave, our top ATS driver for March of last year. Broken, Douglas Williams, Justin Burns, Country Bumpkin Simulation, JC Drives, our top ETS2 driver for March. Let's see, Bruce A. and Thomas Berger, recent provider of gifted ships. All right, let's see what we can do here. I can't do World of Trucks loads up here because there are none. Because it's not a DLC app. Oh, so let me take a look at my clock, see how much time I got. I'm doing all right. So let's take a look and see what we can find here in Princeton. All right, all the loads go south of the border. We go to Wenatchee, Coeur d'Alene. I like the lumber. I like hauling lumber. I just don't like waste paper loads and empty pallet loads because I know they're important in real life. They don't feel fulfilling. Like lumber. Gotta build me some stuff with lumber. Empty pallets are empty. And yeah, they're gonna go somewhere and get loaded with something. So waste paper is gonna get converted into, recycled into something else, like paper towels. All right. Let's how long is this? 211 miles to Wenatchee. Yeah. Satisfaction of a job well done. Yeah. I took some lumber somewhere, and those folks there are gonna build something meaningful with that. That's must be a subconscious thing. Well, all right, I'll ask you guys. I'm not even gonna put up a poll, but I'll ask you, Wenatchee, Coeur d'Alene, Olympia. I don't even think that ought to be on the list, but it's a long run. Long-ish. What do y'all think? Wenatchee, east of the Cascade Mountains, Olympia on the west side of the mountains, or Coeur d'Alene in Idaho? There's one for Coeur d'Alene. Yeah, I don't like him either, Tuller, but I don't want to go. Like, I like the utility poles, but look where it's going. Flagstaff. That's almost 1,500 miles. Here's a long one if I was really aggressive about that. 2378. Lumber load. Yeah. I'll say that's 2 for Coeur d'Alene. 3. Okay. And I'm 4. I don't really want to take that route, but I don't mind going to Coeur d'Alene, and I like the lumber load. So we're going to pick up at probably right here where we are. And we've got maybe not a lot of time. Got till tomorrow sometime. So we're going to have to get on the go. There's another one for Coeur d'Alene. Actually, let's go out this way and go back in the other way, because I can uncover this bit of roadway here. Okay, here we go. To Coeur d'Alene. Well, here we go to get the load to go to Coeur d'Alene. By the way, speaking of Pugwash, we did a little convoy yesterday, just the 2 of us, after his initial convoy. And we took a load of something to Taylor Falls, Montana. I think that's what it was. Anyway, he was not aware of that hidden road up there. So I took him on a journey to explore that hidden road. And of course, that's the one with that crazy road. Really quite the drive. I know many of you have seen it. Thompson Falls. Thompson Falls, not Taylor Falls. Let's see. Justin, Northern Washington is beautiful. Having grown up there, I learned to appreciate the beauty. It is very scenic, just like it is in the game. Wegner is here. Ace the driver is here. I feel like most of the normal cargo market jobs are empty pallets or waste paper. I notice it a lot more when I use the reefer. Yeah, well, you can put both of those types of loads in a reefer, and I have in real life. Because, you know, you don't always have to run the reefer. You can actually take dry van loads, mostly. Let's see. Yeah, Pugwash, like a kid in a candy store. It's so scenic there. Adam is here. Welcome. I hope you're right, Wegner. And Treasure O is here. Welcome to the stream, guys. Let's see that lumber. There it is. All right, let's do a few shout outs before we hit the road. Tazzy 291, Lee Jenkins, Doom 3, Bogdan BD, Jennifer Roth, Rick Rashid, Robert Alexander. You know, I'm going to give Rick a little grief. I think it was today, maybe it's tomorrow. He's going to be too busy to watch the stream because it's tomorrow's May the 4th be with you day. He's going to be watching Star Wars or doing Star Wars stuff. Ryan, John the Bricklayer, Lee01 Mr., CJ Johns 31, and Oblivion, our top ATS driver for February, Keith Cersei. All right, let's get going. We have 277 miles to go. Oh, I should show you the route. Let's see. We're going to go back out and follow this route here. So we got a little bit of mountain driving to do. Are we really crossing out of Canada and back into Canada? I doubt that. It's probably a glitch. Interestingly enough, it takes me back to Interstate 24 between Nashville and Chattanooga, Tennessee. It actually does something like this. It dips down into Alabama, I think it is, and then back up into Tennessee. Just a few miles. Kind of funny, actually. Little geographic things. It follows a river, that's why. So this load is 35,000 pounds. It's not super heavy, but it's heavy enough that I'm putting it into low in order to get up this hill. To get started from a stop. Man, I can hardly see that guy in front of me. Oh, not here. Up a little bit, then we turn left. All right. You know, it's pretty amazing, the scenery here, the level of quality of the scenery. That's why I love ProMods. And I literally was able to download this for free. So those guys and gals perhaps must have a real passion for doing this. I am falling behind on the chat. Adam, I'm doing fine. Got some rest. Not falling asleep at the wheel today, like I was last night. You know, as a truck driver, I have mixed feelings about driving on roads like this in this environment. On the one hand, I appreciate the natural beauty and even the smells. When you get up into pine trees like this, pine tree country, the smells are awesome. And you get the occasional wood fire smoke smell from, you know, someone heating their home with wood. There's a lot to be said for that. On the other hand, as a truck driver who's got a job to do and trying to get there to the next place, I feel like this just slows me down. So it's kind of a catch-22. Love the scenery, hate the slow driving. Because you just can't make as much money sightseeing as you can driving full speed down the freeway, the interstate. Just starting to speed. Yeah, Nicholas. So whether you're driving fast or slow or sitting in a dock, you're paid by the hour. Got it. Yep. Something to be said for that. But when you're an independent, you get paid by the load. You want to get that load delivered, you can move on to the next load, and then the load after that. Man, why is the speed limit so low here? I feel like I'm missing some chat. Adam is driving or testing a Peterbilt cab over. Lots of customized options, but not my type of cab over. I haven't tried a Peterbilt. I've done a Kenworth K100. What else have I done? I was thinking about trying the International. Was it 9800 or 9900? Right. Yes, I saw that. saw the article and I saw pictures from that. That's horrible. And apparently it not the first time in the last year and some change. Oh, come on, get into gear. We are about to cross into Washington. All right, let's see. It'll help if I put it in gear, I suppose. Welcome to the United States, specifically Washington, the Evergreen State, because it is. Full of evergreen trees, too. Let's see. Manioy is here. Welcome. Yeah. Matthew Walter is here. Welcome. Glad y'all made it. Matthew, no, it is Euro Truck because it's a Euro Truck challenge. But I'll be talking about the new ATS challenge that will be launching tomorrow. that a train? It is a train. We're not turning here. Down a little bit yet. Whoa! I guess I cut that corner a little too sharp. And I did it right in front of the cops. Oh, but there's a video on YouTube like that. Instant karma. Or in this case, truck driver gets instant karma. Yeah, that's gonna hurt my score. Drew is here. Welcome, Drew. Let's see. That's what I mean when I say beautiful scenery. Oh, it's getting late in the day. It's after 6. Do I have enough time in my clock to make it there? I got 7 hours to get there, and I got... It's gonna take 3.5 hours to get there, and I got 4.5 hours left on my clock, so I better get going. See, Bugwash, this isn't hard to do. It just takes a lot of practice. I'm just referencing a conversation we had yesterday. He was struggling to drive in the outside view like that. And it is tough when you first start doing it. What's that, Vigner? You've almost already finished your 12,000 kilometers for the month? Wow. It's only like the 3rd. Oh yeah, that is a Swifty. Thanks for reminding me, Bigner. Oh, I can't play my sound because I'm not in a voice chat. Yeah, that was a Swifty. I guess we're gonna get there after dark. Ken Beard is here. Yeah, Pugwash, there was a bit of a drop off on that Thompson Falls Hidden Road drive. Hey, here's Colville. Busy being Picasso on a refrigerator on wheels. Okay, Vigner, we got today and part of tomorrow to finish that up. If you want to get the 12,000 kilometers for Euro truck, that is, before you start the ATS challenge. Yeah, long loads do help. Good deal, Vigner. Now keep in mind this ATS truck challenge that we're going to start tomorrow. You'll have until the end of June. So should have plenty of time to complete that, and I'm hopeful that Nebraska will be released in time, and I think it will. See how much time is on the clock. 2 hours and change. But we basically got an hour leeway between when we anticipate making delivery and when we anticipate running out of time on the clock. Hope I don't have to go in. There's the first yawn. Yeah, we'll have a red bed before we even get to the delivery. And we got red lights. Green light. Tennessee Big Rigs, welcome to the stream. Also playing ATS. Awesome. You should join our virtual trucking company after joining our Discord. Links are in the description below. If you like to drive with other folks, or even on your own. We're starting a new challenge in ATS tomorrow for our virtual trucking company members. But you have to be in the Discord in order to qualify. I guess I should put that in the rules. Of course, you can't even read the rules if you're not in the Discord. Let's see. Thor! Yes, this is where I'm hiding. And I did get that nap. Yeah, I got the yawns. That was happening to Pugwash and I yesterday while we were convoying. We got to yakking about stuff and completely lost track of time and drove right past a sleep trigger. And we both had red bed by the time we got to our delivery. Another red light. Okay. Wolf Gaming, Road Trip Nerd, Postech TV, Dr. Jones, our top ETS2 driver for February, Arnar Hoxson, Colin Percival, Jose Lima, Karis Lynn, Elliot Hallisey, Pancake Man, Jesse 2670, aggravating. Thor with a super chat. And look, Thor, it showed up this time. All right. Thank you for the super chat. Sharing some of my lotto winnings. Lotto? You got a lotto winnings? Thank you for sharing. Let's see. Okay, Justin, we'll see you later. Oh, is this it? This is it. Ugh. Can't go on 5th gear. See, Thor, you got me all messed up. Let's see. Vigner says it will probably be released soon, considering that they released the last blog post about the DLC today, and we need a release date blog, and I think it will be out soon. I think you are right. We are close. So I'm pretty sure it'll be May. Back to the land of normal speed limits. 65. Oops. Cannot wait to cross the Mississippi River once one of the states includes it. Yeah. Like, I wonder when Missouri comes out, will they have like East St. Louis, which is in Illinois? That would be neat. Because even in Kansas, you actually cross the river, the whatever river, Missouri River, I guess, into Kansas City, Missouri. I wonder if they'll do something like that when Missouri comes out. Yeah, Vigner, I don't have enough time on my clock. I got a red bed. I'm trying to make sure I get there on time. Well, I still got an hour left on the clock. 15 minutes of game time driving. Start doing some fishtailing there. Do I have to stop? Wow, I started to lose control there. Almost jackknifed. That would not be cool. Ooh-wee. Look at the wheel set on that. Today at SCS. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got a new thing I want now. So, Tennessee Big Rigs. We have some cool custom truck skins in our VTC. You don't get them right away when you join, but you, after a probationary period, you'll get access. And after that, if you're a top driver for a month, you could get a custom truck skin. Still has all of our company info on it, but it could be themed how you like. Oh, come on. But we drive true to life, follow the traffic laws, speed limits, no race miles, no driving close to the edge, you know, at 80 miles an hour just because you can. Speed limits. Although there are some places where the speed limits are 80. So if that's for you, click on the links in the description below. Join the Discord, join the VTC on TrucksBook and or Trucky. Well, I guess they're going to use this here lumber to build stuff with, like houses. So that makes me feel like, you know, doing something useful. Okay, we are on time. We made delivery on time. Now let's find a place to shut down. Right across the freeway. We'll go there. And it is hard to see in the dark here. We'll get to this parking spot so I can rest, and then I'll look at my job report to see how I did. Unless somebody wants to grab it for me and post it in the chat. Oh. Thought I was gonna have a showdown with that guy. Let's see. Yeah, Nicholas, I have thought that many times. It'd be nice if things like that construction site would show progress, road construction, like the stuff in Tulsa. You know, if that were to show progress or even completion, that would be cool. But time never passes in the ATS world. Let's see. My dream home wouldn't be in a housing development, but it might be in Idaho or Montana. Ooh, yeah, company vacation home. There you go. I got a 3.2, 158 hardcore points. Okay, I'll take that. Could have been better if I hadn't hit that car. Look, I can get repairs too. Repairs, fuel. There we go. Hey. There we go. Thank you, Vigner. And Toller. Yeah, that car hit me after I cut in front of him. That really was my fault. I didn't swing wide because, you know, it was a friggin' trailer. Like I should have. Ulysses S. Grant, Randy Disher, Matthew Walter, FTG Mike B. Oh, yeah. Road work outside Oslo and in Euro Truck for 9 years. You know, some projects do take a while. Yorhita Rusu, Wyacorn, Mr. Jacob Morales, Gaming Kinks, Untamed Eagle, Big T 5280, Big Toe Magoo, Miles Dutton. Hi, it's James Versace is back and in zone 71. Thomas Berger is gifted another 5 memberships. Wow, Thomas, that's awesome. Lucky recipients are Vigner Hoxson, Ertan Versen. Sorry if I butchered that. Yeah, fuel economy probably did suck. James Brandt, Florm, Adrian M. Not much to fix. All right, Adam, I'll get to that, your question in just a moment. Let me get over here and get fuel. So, Adam, why do jobs have an expiration date in the job market? Well, they're mimicking real life. If you don't get it on that job market, chances are it's going to go to a different in real life. It's going to go on to some other place. Also, in real life, just like any other job, there are deadlines. And companies that are delivering stuff have to meet deadlines of their customers. So their stuff has to be delivered to their customers to meet that deadline. And if they can't get it delivered, you know, based on where it's at by the deadline they've set there, either the job's going to get canceled because their customer's going to cancel it on them, or the consignee, which is the person who puts the stuff on a load board, they're going to send it somewhere else. So, yeah. So it's just mimicking real life. When I was booking loads off a load board, I had the same considerations. I had to be able to meet the timeline to take the load. If I couldn't commit to the timeline, I wouldn't take the load. Did make an intro or outro video for custom skins? Is that a repost? Have you mentioned that before? Because I don't remember. I like the idea. I have to give that some thought. You know, I think we have talked about that before. Got to figure out how to do that. All right, Adam. Well, listen, everybody, I am going to wrap this up here. I'm going to pull out of this fuel stop. I did all the shout-outs. Oops, that's not a good view. Let me pull out of this fuel island without banging into something. Too late. Yeah, that was a Swifty. I'm trying to swing wide so my trailer tires track down the middle. That's why I was over to the right. Because of the way that I was in there. Just gonna come over here and park. Get ready for the next thing. Ooh-wee, okay. Well, let's take a look at the map real quick. I really did want to stay in British Columbia, Canada. I had trouble finding a load, and that's why I started in Hope, because I could find a load that went to somewhere else within Canada. But I was having a tough time, so maybe what I need to do, it looks like I need to get up to Kamloops and explore and discover that. Same with Vernon and Kelowna and Abbotsford. So maybe I'll do some of that offline. So I'll have better opportunities, because I like to do this. I want to do it again. I really love the scenery in ProMods. Really jonesing for ProMods Europe again. Oh man, I am so tempted just to go download and install whatever they got available right now, just so I could drive in ProMods. Back to the repair shop. Yeah. Nah, it'll buff out later. Get custom skins on like a catwalk situation. Yeah, Toller, I'll be setting that up shortly. I had some lunch, so I'm good to go there. So I'll get started on that. We'll be doing, and for those of you who don't know, we have a community farm that we do on Fridays, and that is within the next hour. We're going to start that up. So people are chomping at the bit to get on. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I want to do some more of this. But back to what Thor and Nicholas just said. We'll get custom skins on a catwalk situation. So what I'm thinking is I'd have to go back through live streams, like the one-on-ones, where people, so I'd be able to see their truck skin, because I don't want to buy a bunch of trucks and put every one of the truck skins on a truck and then drive it myself. That would really take a lot of time. So I have to give this some thought. So Thor, remind me again later, not today, but ask me how it's going, because I'll probably forget. So let me close out of this. Yeah, I really like ProMods. It's funny because I remember a time, it's been a couple of years now, but people, when I first started streaming in ATS, people told me, "Oh, you got to get Euro Truck." I'm like, why do I need that? It's like, why do I need a Discord? Why do I need a VTC? You kids and your fancy things. And of course, I love it all. So, yeah, Lowell, the anniversary event. I was actually thinking that might be some good stuff to download, because almost everybody was in there. Oh, so yeah, and it's interesting, guys, that I've been thinking about the intro music that I have at the beginning of the videos. There's a couple of them, not the one that played today, but there's a couple of others that I would really like to have. What am I looking for? I'd like to have video of our trucks driving to music, or even any trucks driving to music. I'd like to create one for ATS, and I'd like to create one for Euro Truck. And I've been thinking about, how would I do that? And some ideas are formulating. And by the way, I was never going to do this, but I think I am going to do this. Normally, when I run the credits roll, that's it. after the end of the credits roll, stream is ended. Not yet, Lurch. Jeez, these guys, they just can't wait to get on the farm. As bad as me. Let's just recover from this first. Anyway, what I wanted to do is, first of all, I'm just now reminded, thank you everyone for the super chats, super stickers, gifted memberships. There were no coffees today, but that's fine. I got a coffee. But really, thank you all for being here. What I want to do today is something I don't even know if I'm set up to do it. Let me see if I can do this. Bear with me a moment. I'm going to play something for you after the credits roll. This will really only apply to people who like farm sim. So if you're not into farm sim, you can log off after the credits roll, or now if you don't want to watch this at all. But I have to create something in OBS, so stand by. Got to find it. I haven't looked at this in a while. Oh, got it. There it is. Hold on. Not going to play it yet. I will come back and play it after the credits roll. So for people who don't want to watch this, don't care, let's finish up the normal stream with the credits roll. But after that, stand by for what I created for an intro. Why does it feel like it's playing? I don't know. Anyway, see y'all later. Stand by for this. I got to switch back to the live stream, so hang on. Let's go farm. See you guys.